What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Hammer. Welcome to Hammer on Twos. Oh, wait a minute. There are no twos. Man, it's freezing outside. Yesterday it was rain and freezing outside. And you know, when I can't get on twos, I need some type of serenity. This is where I go. Check it out. Check it out. Beautiful. Man, if that's not serenity, I don't know what is. But anyway, that's not what you came here for. You came here to see the type of winter gear that I ride in. Let's get to it. What's good, everyone? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel if you're a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber and this is your first time, welcome to the channel. I want to dive right in on this video, but before I do, there are 4 things that's really important to me when I ride during the winter time or when it's cold. One is comfort. I need to be comfortable, so I want my gear to be comfortable. I don't typically ride with leather gear. It's too stiff for me, and it doesn't always keep me warm, but that's just my preference, okay? Even though I layer up, I don't want to have a bunch of layers on the leather. That stiffens me up. That's the first thing. Second thing is, there's something else that's really important. I need to be warm, or warm as possible. So when I have my gear, I do look for gear that's going to keep me warm. The third thing is, I don't want to feel any wind. If you ride motorcycles during the winter time, whatever the temperature is outside, subtract 15 degrees, that's what it's going to feel like when you're riding the bike. So typically when it's 40 outside, I'm not riding because it's going to feel like it's in the 20s. Not doing it. All right. So, but that's just me again. And the last and most important and final piece is, if I'm warm, I can't feel the wind, I definitely don't want to feel any rain. So it has to be rainproof. So there are my 4 most important things when it comes to winter gear: comfort, warmth, wind resistant, and water resistance. If I have those things, I can ride when it's cold. Now, I typically don't choose to do that. It can be cool, but not cold. All right, so now, with that perspective in mind, and I want you to keep that perspective in mind, here's what I wear during the winter time. All right, everyone, here's my winter gear. And wait till you see all that I put on. Check it out. Yeah, when it's cold, these are all the things that I wear. That's a lot of stuff. It's like getting ready for a football game. All right, let's get into it. All right, so here's my jacket, and I'm just gonna walk through this hopefully pretty quick. This is a jacket that you can wear actually during the summertime. All right, as you can see, it's not that thick at all. Air can come in. All right, but what you do is you layered it up. So if you notice, you see some black zipper here. Not get too close, but there's your black zipper. And what I'm gonna do is zip in the liner and show you how you will wear it if you just want to block out the wind and the water. All right, so now I'll put in the liner, and the liner itself, waterproof and windproof. Okay, so nothing can get in it. and it can breathe, so in case you sweat. On the outside of this jacket, there's a pad. And there's also one that goes on the inside, as well as the shoulder. And there's a pad on the inside. And that's on both sides as well. So you have full protection. You can put in a back pad if you need one. All right, so that's what you wear if you just want to keep out the wind and the rain. And you didn't necessarily have to just be warm, right? You just want to keep the wind and the rain out. All right, so that's what you would wear here. All right, pretty nice, awesome setup, man. It is a Sedici, and I'm going to put it up on the screen. Now I'm going to put in the third layer, which is for warmth. And the one thing that you should notice, I hope you can see this, but this zipper here is black. This zipper here is red. So the inside thermal part is going to be red. Therefore, it's not hard. You can't, mess it up if you're trying to take it apart and put it back together. So that's pretty good. So let me put the thermal part on the inside of this jacket. All right, now the final part for this jacket, as you can see, here's your thermal on the inside. Oh man, you nice and warm. Has a place for your cell phone. Of course, I have the quad lock, so I don't have to worry about that. But here it is, the Sedici. It also has internal pockets as well. Right here. Has an internal pocket right here, so you can put things into it. If you take the lining out, you still have access to internal pockets. You have your external pockets, they all zip down. Again, you have a pad underneath. You have a pad already on the outside for abrasion. You have a forearm pad underneath. And you have another pad here. All right, for your elbows. Same thing on the other side. Also, the sleeves are long. So even though these are liners, the liners come all the way down into the arm. So if I roll this back, of course, I'm trying to do this with. So here's your windproof, and the thermal is actually on the inside of that. If I can get it out in a second. And there's your thermal. Okay. So it's a full suit, full jacket. Has your thermal layer on the inside. You get too hot, you can take this off and fold it up. It'll probably fit underneath your seat. To be honest with you, you can fold it pretty tight. I don't know, maybe that's too much. But anyway, then you have your wind and water underneath that. And again, you can wear this as a summertime as well. Now, this is not your typical sport bike gear. And by the way, all my gear's in this cabinet. I actually had to buy another cabinet to hold all my motorcycle gear. Excuse the workout stuff. But anyway, so that's the jacket, 3 layers, and the pants are no different. Let's take a look at the pants. All right, so here are the pants. Again, it comes with some type of padding on the outside for your knee. You can also put pads on the inside of the knee as well as your hip. Now, the one thing about these pants, again, I can wear these pants all year round because they don't have any lining in them. All right, so they're very thin. I don't know if you can tell that, but it's very thin. Air can come right in. All right, comfortable. You do have 2 pockets. They zip down. And it's really nice stuff, man. When I tell you, if I tried to tear this off, I couldn't. Not with my hand. I mean, it's really a thick zipper. So it's nicely built. And again, air comes through it during the summertime if you're wearing it. The one thing that I was going to mention, that these are actually over the boot. All right, because during the wintertime, if it's raining, or even sometimes if it's raining, I don't want to put this inside my boot because water is going to run down it and it will run into the boot. So if it's raining, you wear this on the outside. If it's not going to rain and you know that, then you wear it on the inside. And if you wear it on the inside, you close it up with Velcro. So let me open this up for you. Uh-oh. All right. So there you go. So it opens up, it actually zips and everything. So you can zip it all the way up. So you should have no problems putting these on, zipping it down, and then close it tight as you need it to be. All right. So if it's just cold, I'm wearing this on the inside of my boot. The next layer, just like the jacket, is going to be for, what do you think? That's right. It's going to be for wind and rain. And again, it's long. It goes all the way down into the pant. So let's get that put in. All right, so now I put the lining in. All right, so it's a thick lining, as you can see. All right, if you notice, you have a red zipper that's open. Why? Because that's where my thermal is going to zip into. And the pants look the same, right? They don't look any different. But when you come down to the bottom, look at this. Waterproof, windproof, all the way down to the bottom. And that goes through both legs. Same thing with the thermal. So it works just like the jacket, except it's pants. So you really can wear these all year round. You would just use the lining that you need. So again, if it's a little warm out, I know it's going to rain, I don't want to get wet, I'll put the liner in my pants. All right. And let's get to the last part of this pants. And let's put in the thermal part. All right. Just like that, the thermal has been installed. All right. So I go inside. I see my quilt, the thermal part, right? Then I can come all the way down inside this pants leg. If I can find it here. Uh-oh. There's my thermal. All right. They also clip down below. So each layer has a part where you can clip in. All right. So it's not just moving around, and it doesn't move. Now, I know you may ask, well, what if I wanted to wear just the outside and the thermal? Can I? Yes, you can. So the zippers are interchangeable. So if you just wanted to wear the outside and then wear the thermal because you know it's not going to rain and you don't care about the wind, you can do that. But why would you wear thermals and not care about the wind? I don't know about that. But you can do it. Okay, so it is possible. All right. And again, you have all your pads underneath. And this is what I wear when I ride during the cold. So this is the entire outfit together. All right. So that's the riding suit that I wear. But I also wear things underneath. Let me show you that. Okay. Of course, I will wear some type of thermal underneath. Same thing with the top, a thermal top. All right. So I don't know if any of you ski, but you want to layer up so that your material is not heavy and it lifts the sweat off your body. Also has some Columbia stuff that I wear underneath. And underneath this, I would just have on my underwear. Sometimes I don't put on a t-shirt underneath. All right, so I will wear this underneath. My pants will go right on top. These will go on top of my underwear. Then my pants will go on top of here. For the top, I usually will put another t-shirt on. All right, I usually put another t-shirt on. And sometimes it's long sleeve, sometimes it's short sleeve. So I'll put on something like this. I don't know if you can see that. Just a regular t-shirt. Yeah, it got hammer-on tools on it. But it's just a regular t-shirt I will wear on top of this. So if I stop, this will be hanging on the outside. Get rid of that. Okay, so that's what I wear as far as the clothing. And the last few pieces that I wear during the winter time, let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, check that out. So I typically will wear one pair of socks. You know, a pair like this or a pair like that. Just one pair of socks. And you always wear some type of gaiter. I think this is a gaiter. Isn't that what they call this, a gaiter? Anyway, something that's going to cover my head, cover my nose and mouth, as well as my neck. Oh my goodness. Man, if you ain't nothing to cover your neck, you might as well not have anything on. Alright? So I typically wear this as well. This keeps me nice and warm. When I vlog, I pull this down underneath the helmet. And then when I get off the bike, I pull it back up. So sometimes I talk with it on my mouth too. It really depends on how cold it is. And the last two articles I'm going to show you that I wear during the winter are two of your most important. Man, these are two of your most important items. If your hands get cold and your feet get cold, oh my gosh, you're talking about a long ride. All right, so these are boots that I wear when it's raining. Get down here with the boots. They're simple TCXs. All right, the one good thing about them, can you see that? Gore-Tex. Yeah, man, Gore-Tex. I need something that's going to keep water out. These boots are really nice. These are some of the first pair of boots that I bought when I got platinum. I didn't wear my old boots. I was like, I want some newer gear. I already knew I wanted newer gear. All right, so I got those to ride during the wintertime when it's cold. And I don't know if you can tell, but that's a thick sole. All right, and these are motorcycle boots. Not your typical sport bike riding, but like I said, when I'm riding in the wintertime, I'm just riding. I'm not trying to drag my knee on the ground and all that. The roads are too cold. All right, I have good tires. I'm not trying to test them out like that. Then I have these gloves. Man, you're talking about nice, warm gloves. And if you knows about these gloves, look at that. So let me throw these on for you right quick. All right, so here's the glove. Your Velcro on the back of the wrist. Your Velcro on the bottom side of your wrist. Then you have a string and you pull it tight. And I wear this over my jacket. Why? Because I don't want any wetness to get in. Nice and dry. I don't feel any wind. All right. I can also put some heat warmers in the back of these if I want to, in the back part as well. All right. Really nice gloves. And I'm going to put a description of everything that I've shown you today. So if you want to purchase, feel free to go online and purchase it. This is Rain Guard. Man, when I tell you, these are a lifesaver. When I was riding, I had to pull over because I thought my leather gloves were warm. Nah, man, I needed some gloves. And they even have some protection on them. These are wintertime type gloves. All right, so that's all that I wear when I'm gonna ride. So all that stuff you saw on the floor, this is everything that you saw is all put together. All right. On my next few videos, we're gonna continue to go through this thing right here, man. I had to ride it just for my motorcycle. My helmet, on my jacket, my boots, shoes, socks. Anything I wear is in this bumper for motorcycle. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got exactly what you wanted out of this video. And again, thanks for watching. And if you really like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And man, until next time, see you later. Peace.